I definitely do recommend playing Mother 3 if you haven't. Like, it is a really good game. The mechanics are like a fine-tuned Earthbound. And the story is a lot more compelling. Honestly, it's fine. I don't care that I dropped it there. It just shows that I can still do the inputs and stuff required. Like, that wasn't me forgetting an input or doing one in the wrong place or anything. That was just, you know, slip up with walking. I have time for another maybe 3 or 4 attempts. Then I'll have to switch over to doing something else. You know, on the bright side, I wasn't really going that quickly and I got an 1843 on net. Like, that kind of boosts my confidence to let me know what I'm capable of. So that's actually really good. Jesus, my place is cold right now and my hands are all freaking, ugh, stiff. Ah, back throw net again. Dude, how did I even talk to him? I don't even know, but it worked. I will accept that. That was like the very edge pixel. Who was it who did that? I think it was Sirium who did that last night, where where he was trying to go around that and he slid a little bit too far. And that's really all it takes. That's why we say to everybody who does it, you can only slide a little bit. Too much or not at all just won't work. It updates RNG weird. Bump. I wish I had more time to do runs today, but I have to fix my car before I have to leave tomorrow. Because I have to drive like, it's like a little over an hour to get to Doc's house from mine. And like both front tie rod ends are really bad. I took my tires off and you can like twist them back and forth. They're not supposed to do that. And it sucks because it's causing abnormal wear on my tires. So I'm gonna have to replace my tires sometime soon as well. Plus it needs a tune-up, so I have to change spark plugs and stuff, and it's like, why are you dying on me now? Like, it wouldn't be such a big deal, but my wife's in between jobs and it's basically just me. Usually we used all the money that I make on like all the necessities and things that we needed, and then like her entire check would go towards paying all the monthly bills. Okay, well we don't have that many bills, but you get my point. Now it's just like everything's on me and I'm like, I see something I like, but I can't get it, and whatever. You'd fix it for me. I tried fixing it myself. Like, I went out to my uncle's house because my brother was doing a little get-together there. Not one person came down to offer me help, not even ask what I was doing. I spent 45 minutes trying to break one thing free and I couldn't do it. Like, I'm not a, big muscular guy. I'm 6'1", 170 pounds. I'm not, super fit or anything. And you'd think all these big muscular dudes would come down and at least, hey, what you up to? You need any help? Nope. Whatever. Not even gonna stick around. So my dad's supposed to help me out. Like, normally I do all the work on my car myself. But I literally do not have the muscle to break it free. It's like seized on there. You're a savvy wrench. I've done a lot of work on cars. Like, I've changed a bunch of different things in them. I've helped swap a motor. I've helped swap transmissions before. So there's not much I can't do, or I'd be willing to do. I'm tried it all. I'm a DIY guy. I don't like paying people to do something if I'm capable of doing it myself. Like, one of the only things that I'll really put my car in the shop for is like shocks, because I don't have anything to clamp them. I don't trust myself to do those. I'm talking about like the metal coils, not so much the strut itself. I mean, I own my own place, so I don't, have like a landlord to fall back on to fix all my stuff for me. So I basically do all my own electrical, plumbing, and whatnot. And I hate plumbing work. That is so freaking terrible. I feel bad for everybody who has to do plumbing. Yeah, mine's I have a 2005 Chevy Cobalt, so I think mine's just struts on the front. But I do need to change mine eventually. Like, my car kind of makes a clicking sound whenever you bump on stuff. Kind of annoying. I don't want to put too much money in my car because I didn't pay a whole lot for it. It was kind of like a, I don't really care for anything fancy. I'm tired of paying, $10 to drive to town and back because I got like 14 miles to the gallon or less. This car, I drove it to Alabama and back, and it cost me less than $100. Like, I was getting, I think 31 or 32 it said, average. It was shoot for a car I hardly paid anything for, that's fine with me. That's what's awesome is, like, Doc lives a little over an hour away and it cost me like $8 to drive there and back. Spring strut package. Yeah, I mean, I enjoy the car. It's nothing fancy at all. Like, it's paint's peeling and crap. But you know what? It makes it easy to find my car in a parking lot. Because I used to have a 2004 GMC Envoy, or Envoy, however you pronounce it. And it was sitting on 20-inch rims. It's black, it had tinted windows. Yeah, it was nice. I hope I just did 4, I wasn't counting. Okay. But, like I said, I was getting like 12 to 14 miles per gallon, especially because I drive in town only. Like, I live like 5 minutes away from town. So I'm on the highway for a grand total of like, what, 3 minutes? But yeah, I actually sold it to my dad. I didn't want to. Like, you know everything that's wrong with it before you buy it. Okay, well, cheers. But yeah, I usually use it whenever I'm like hauling stuff. Because I drive, you know, a small car. My wife has a Ford Freestyle, which is like a 7-seater wagon SUV looking type vehicle. I don't know why she likes it, but okay. Hers gets like 23 miles to the gallon, and yet somehow she's always putting gas in. Kid you not, every 3 days she's gotta dump like 30 or 40 bucks in gas. Like, where in the hell do you gotta be? You don't work. Oop. I have gotten a lot more consistent at no manip. Like, I've noticed I'm getting out a lot more frequently. When I started doing this again, it would take me like 2 hours to get out one time. Heavy-footed? Yeah. And she has this problem where she likes to go from 50 to 10 miles an hour in like half a split second. Drives me friggin' nuts. I'm like pushing on the imaginary brake over on my side every time I ride with her. I'm sure everybody's done that at least once. Ooh, that might have been bad. Okay, I didn't go too high up there. I moved a little too soon there. You'll know if you're off because you won't get the bomb drop. But if you go too high there, you can get an extra RNG3 update. Yeah, I had to put those expensive brakes, those metallic or whatever ones on there for her. Because she just eats right on through the cheap ones. And you could tell, you know, she's slamming them brakes because there's that black powder or whatever on her wheels and just like, ugh. Stop. Slow down at a normal pace. I went too low there, that's fine. Too low isn't a problem, they used to walk all the way to the bottom. I say too low because, you know, it's time lost to, you know, go lower than you necessarily need to. How in the world is this going as quickly as it is? I'm not even trying. Like, I'm just playing now. What the heck? was half a second away from golding that, and I'm just, you know, mashing normally. Like I was trying earlier. Now I'm just having a conversation and just going along in autopilot. I think I should do that more often. What's up, Rusty? How's it going, man? How's your day been? Oh, shoot. Yeah, that's actually really awesome when you go into autopilot and you just don't even realize what you're doing. Like, it could get a bit monotonous just doing the same thing over and over again. So whenever you're able to just kind of ramble on and talk and just play, you know, it's so much better. Like, occasionally I'll have streams where there's like just nobody talking at all. So I'm just kind of rambling on about anything I can think of because nobody wants to watch a stream where it's quiet. Like, that's kind of boring. Oop, a little too low. Just had lunch. I woke up about an hour and a half ago. I decided I wanted to do an Earthbound run, and here we are. I've made it all the way until after the second butterfly despawn. And I dropped it because I hit the cliff wrong and I slid back on it. I was gonna continue it, but like, I couldn't seem to get the frickin' NPCs to despawn, so I just reset. I would like to at least keep the manip until Card Painter. If I could do that, I'd be happy. Because that is like an immediate time save. Oh, that was so bad. Whatever. Right up right or down left up? Right up right. I haven't gotten down left up in a long time. Now, you see, if I could do that every time I have to do one of these kinds of battles, I wouldn't have to worry about going to auto fight. Like, if you mash at the right pace, you can do that. I hate this fight right here. Because I hate doing the B and then down, because sometimes it doesn't work. It feels so unnatural doing that B input. Another one. You mash quicker if you alternate your inputs, and it's kind of difficult to do, like, you know, making your fingers alternate at a different pace. But if you can do it, you know, you can mash a lot quicker. $18.42. Dang it. I've gotten an 1840 here. Round 2. I don't like this. I need to figure out what I'm doing wrong. You can get two different sets there. There could be the ones I'm getting there on the left, which requires me to do an extra AB input, and you can get ones on the right, which don't require an input. So I need to figure out like how I can force the ones on the right so I don't have to do the AB. It's something to do with the way I'm going around those cops, I think. I also hate that movement right there. Doesn't feel good. I hate the ATM withdrawal. I hate the manip. I hate everything about this game, but I love it. Down. Left dog. Okay, well that's different. I almost never get left dog. Ooh, look at the distance on that. Nice. That's almost perfect. Rather not mess that up by going too quickly. What you gonna do? Up. Perfect. This means I have to do an A down B. So you do want to kind of bump on that tree a little bit because it lines you up where you need to be. You don't necessarily have to, it's not required, it's just if you're too high there you'll bump into that bench and that'll be a rip. You're gonna get stuck there and the RNG's gonna be off. But yeah, I tried to do these inputs at the beginning of both of these caves because it doesn't matter. It's just consistency wise because you do have to do that AB on the second walk at the beginning. Now a lot of people, you'll see them stop right here. I've never stopped, I've never had a problem. I don't know if it's actually required, but I'm not gonna do it. If the one run, you know, out of 100 runs messes up because I don't stop, that's a risk I'm willing to take. Now if it was something like, you know, every 5 runs mess up because of that, that'd be like a different story. But, you know, in all the runs I've ever done, I've never had a problem. Just from, you know, not stopping there for half a second. Butterfly. Now, like on my 13-inch CRT, I couldn't see that butterfly. What you gonna do? Down. Okay. No matter what I did, I couldn't see it because it was in the overscan. I think I caught like one small glance at it and that was it. Whereas while I'm playing on a CRT monitor now, I see pretty much everything the capture sees. Alright, right, left. So I'm actually gonna do an A down B here. Perfect. See, I do A down B and I get the right movement. If I do A down down B, which Cerium does, I don't get the right movement. You don't necessarily have to bump off of that. It's kind of more like a setting up the timing thing. Alright, what are we gonna get? What are we gonna get? Doo-doo or not? Hey, more doo-doo inputs. Nice. It's too hard to buffer those. The AAs I'll buffer. JRM, thank you for the 50 bits, man. I forgot to remove that out of that cheer hook. Whoops. Fine. So right here, I hit this in just the right way, and it forces the down butterfly, which I prefer because you don't have to stop or do extra inputs. So I can basically keep going, A, B, L, and then move on. Whereas with the other one, you gotta stop a little bit out of the way to grab it. You have to do an A down B and then A down down B. You'd only have to stop for like a partial of a second here. Oh. Get in there. L. A, B. What's up, Pink? How you doing, man? I am attempting to summon it. I say attempting because I'm not guaranteed to get it. Yes, equip, sell. No, you can't get anything else. Yeah, you'll see me do a little bit different things than the other guys, but for the most part, it's pretty similar. I'm gonna take it a little bit slower through here, so I don't mess up or anything. Now, where you talk to her, I don't know how, you know, important it is. Somewhere around the right side of the door here. Pretty safe. Okay, now 1, 2, 3, A up A. I've actually experimented on quite a bit of the manip to see like what else I could do. 1, 2, 3, 4. Like different input sets, for example. When you walk into Lilliput for the second time, you do an ABL, and then you go up a little bit and you do a AB times 4. Whereas I've been experimenting to doing an AA, and then moving up into an AB times 3, which is, you know, 2 less inputs you necessarily don't need to do. But I haven't experimented on what happens if you take too long outside. Will it also converge? Because right now, with the input sets you do, you know, you can fix it if you get the mole, which is caused by, you know, how long it takes you to get into Lilliput steps. Now, I do not want the backup because I'm not good at it. I haven't practiced it at all. It's kind of hard to force. And I got the backup. I hope that works. Sirium said that you need to buffer the input into her and get in as quickly as possible. So that's what I was doing. Find out. Nice. 31 damage. Smash. We are good. So I've also found out, because of Doc, if you go too far left here before turning up, you'll actually get an extra RNG3 update, and it throws everything else off. Okay. L, L, A down B. If you grind off the right side of his steps here, it's also an extra RNG3 update. I think I'm the only person who's ever done that. So you want to bash here, because if you were to auto fight, you would heal instead of hit him. Oh shoot. Insert. Okay, well I'm actually really far ahead of where I was. I'm about -20. Like I took the manip really slow when I got my PB. So this is something different that I taught Doc. You do an AOP here instead. This guy will walk up and then past you. Hit this on usually about the left side. Down in front of him and he goes... Okay, well he was supposed to go down. That's a problem. Uh-oh. I have backups for this, but I don't know offhand. Find out what I get. That should be okay, actually. Now that's the only difference, is you have to do more inputs in here. He'll go either usually left or down, depending on, you know, which one. It's always 10 inputs. You know, see what I did there? Okay, well, I mean, it's good to know that even if he goes up, it should be fine. But yeah, he could do other movements, like, if he does 2 movements, it's like 9 inputs versus 10. That all can kind of vary. I've actually tested that route out a little bit more than I should have. Like, I did purposefully bad just to see, like, what else I could get. That way I could create backups for any situation. So you want to walk down, hit this grass patch, next one down, in. What's up, Stinky Diver? How's it going, man? That might have been too soon. Okay, no, we're okay. How's the run? Made it all the way here. So far, pretty good. Two, 3, 4, 5. You want to hit the bottom of that. Straight up. A, down, down, B. All the way up to the top. Maybe here, up in there. Maybe, A down, B. Straight up into him. You don't understand how the manip functions? I can explain it. Second. I don't want to mess this up. Nice. Okay, so basically, the game has 3 RNG values. It has 1 and 2, which is kind of like what determines what's going to happen. And then it has RNG 3, which is kind of a movement-based RNG. Now, the game is divided up into 64 by 64 pixel grids. And the game is 256 by 224. And it's stretched to 320 by 240. So you figure you can see maybe 5 of them across and then like 4 roughly up and down. And every time you cross one of those grid lines, it updates RNG 5 or RNG 3 by like roughly 5. Some spots it's a little bit more. So every time that value gets incremented, I think to the 16th place, it updates RNG 1 and 2 by so much. Now, what the goal is you want to update RNG 1 and 2 by a certain amount, which is done by every input you do, and by every character that's printed on the screen, and every, you know, cursor movement you do. So every time a character is printed, it updates RNG 1 and 2. Every cursor movement I do updates it. And the idea is we want to update it to the value that's going to be required for us to get the RNG that we do. So say I needed to do 3 cursor inputs. Well, I just ripped the manip, but whatever. That sucked. Alright, sorry, now, an A input is 1 cursor movement, or 1 RNG advancement. A B is 2. So by that logic, we can determine that like an A up A check. Now, a check is actually 20, based on the amount of characters that you get. And then, like an A up A, as you can imagine, you do A, which is 1, the up cursor movement, which is 1, and then the check, which is 20. So, like an AA input, which is 28 cursor movements, or RNG advancements, I should say. We can kind of determine, you know, well, I need to do 32 different input sets, or cursor movements, or whatever you want to say. So I'll need to do an AA and then an A down B, which would give us, you know, the 32 that we needed. Now if you need like 60, it's just 3 L inputs. Since those are like the most common inputs we do, for the most part, you'll do an AA, an A up A, or an L, which is 20, 22, and 28 inputs. That allows us to kind of, you know, do some mental math, you know, how many I need to do. A lot of the manip is just, you know, it's routed out, you just need to do the right amount of inputs. Yeah, Andy's guide is very good at it. Like, once you kind of understand the idea of, you know, cursor inputs or RNG advancements, whatever, however you want to pronounce it or say it, that kind of helps to understand how the manip itself works. It's really easy to understand once you get the hang of it. So like a lot of the times you'll see that I'll need to do, okay, for instance, that AB, AB, A down B I did in the connector cave after the walk, where the guy went left. Yeah, I did the wrong amount of inputs there. You're supposed to select the inventory of nests and then go right and then down, down, or whatever it is, or down, down, down. But I did too many cursor movements. I actually manip all the way to the graveyard. Like, I'm the only person who knows it. I've made a guide about it, nobody else has done it yet. But I can manipulate all the way to the graveyard now. It's not a huge deal if I drop it. It's more along the lines of, you know, doing it consistently. Because you can non-manip it, and you could get through there quicker. Like, you may save 10 seconds over the manip. But you may also lose 20 seconds over the manip. So if you can, you know, do the manip all the way to that point, I definitely recommend doing it. I don't know why people won't learn it. Like, what the hell? I spent time routing this out because people kept complaining about having bad graveyards. They wouldn't learn it. I routed out a new walk for blonde guy movement. But Doc is the only one who does it, and he has not dropped it since. Like, you can clearly see how consistent it is. You do it every time. But yeah, as you can tell, I did the manip very slow on my PB. And that was still slow. I could have saved another 15 seconds or more. No, it's not so much a speed over consistency, it's the fact that they just don't want to spend, you know, a little bit of time learning it. Like, they literally have all the time in the world, but they won't spend, you know, an hour learning it. And it's not even that hard, it's like 7 inputs. You do an AB in front of the pizza shop, Okay, right here on the left, that tree there, below the sign, you do 2 ABs there. And based on the dog movement and Chad's inputs, you might do an AB, or you might do 2 ABs, or none at all. Like that's it. That's what, 1, 2, 3, possibly 5 inputs here. And then after you get off the bus, you'll do either 1 AB or 2 ABs. So that's what, 7. You do 2 Ls, 8, 9, and then 3 more ABs. 12 inputs. That's it. 12 inputs, tops. Usually 9. You learned 35 minutes worth of manipulation, but you won't spend another short amount of time to learn another, what, 3 minutes worth? That could possibly save you time, depending on how your graveyard went before. I'm not on, you know, the manip, but I'll show you guys the movement, okay? Tell me if this is like really out of the way and bad to do. So you'll do an AB right there before you get, or before you move. Straight over to here, straight up this way, sneak through here, all the way up to the bottom of this, and then you'll come up, and well, there's ghosts in there now, but you'll follow that path all the way over. Ooh, that's a lot of enemies. See, this is why you manip it. Avoid this crap. But yeah, you'll go all the way over until you hit this tree down here. Oh, shoot. That sucked. He followed me all the way over. You'll go straight up to the top. And then you'll come back down the same way. It's really not as bad as people make it seem. Like, it's literally what it is. It's a straightforward movement to do. It's not so far out of the way, you're not going to lose more than like 10 seconds doing it. Over like a perfect run. With nothing in the graveyard. Because I didn't want to have to do a bunch of weird crap trying to do the manip, you know? So I made it, you know, as boxy as possible because that's the best way to do manip. But yeah, I mean, that's pretty much it. I just lost time there because of the fight and the spawns, but as you can see, the manip would have prevented me from losing all that. And like, worst case scenario, you drop it, keep going. Not a time loss. I don't like that gold. That gold seems unrealistic. I'm gonna have to update my gold. Like, there's no way in hell I have a minute and a half to save there. That doesn't seem right at all. Even if I had manipped that, I may have only been about a minute and 45 seconds at most ahead. Like, that fight was not that long. But I mean, you know, for the manip I routed, it's literally 2 different variances. You'll have the dog and Chad kind of just determine like one set of inputs, and then you'll have Granny kind of determine the other. So it's not like there's like 25 different branching paths or anything like that. And I've done it pretty consistently, honestly. The only time I've messed up is when I did the same thing I did with the bus. How I put her on the left side and I talked to the bus instead. Doing that is basically the only time I've ever like messed it up. Okay, so I don't need a defense spray, I can drop it. It's like saving the game. Ha 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 ha! Debated. Ooh, that's a different input. Oh, that felt so unnatural. Sorry for the inconvenience. I love how he just totally trolls you and then says, try to keep a positive attitude, you know? Never mind the fact that I just, you know, gave you that for no reason. Well, no goodbye kiss? Okay, fine, just step on my back and leave, you know? Don't even say goodbye. I think that's kind of a spot where a lot of games messed up. Like, they do a good job with the dialogue and stuff on here, but when you are the characters, they don't talk. Like, we know Jeff can talk, because Jeff talks whenever he meets Ness and Paula. He's like, hey, you know, I'm not anything special, let me join your team. But then after that, they say nothing. Look at that, no spawn, perfect. Like, come on. Show some life, Jeff. Tell them you suck at throwing bottle rockets, but you do your best, man. Tony deserves better. He does, man. Jeff is so cruel, he just runs off and leaves him. Tony's got stats, bring him along. Doo-doo. You know, I can't count how many times I've accidentally gotten this stupid photo trigger because I went down just a little too far. Come on. Yeah, he has stats. If you break him out of there, you can actually use him. I don't know how to do it, but Classic James has done it before. Come on, Fink, man. He's throwing his rocket at everyone else. You could do pretty much all of the game with Buzz Buzz, I think, until a certain point. I don't know if you can actually get him to Gygus. You can get the, I guess, the Minch Brothers or whatever, Pokey and Picky. You could bring them along for a lot of the game too. But, like, it's weird. At a certain point, if you have too many characters, they'll start running off. They'll just vanish, just gone. I'm not gonna lie, it's kind of hilarious when you're just doing something, you got like 4 characters and then you try to get Bubble Monkey and he just runs off the map. It's like, see you guys. Especially if you try to get him without Ness, I think. Or without Jeff. He like runs to wherever Jeff is. Stupid monkey. I like monkeys. I do. I do not like Bubble Monkey though. Because on the stupid Chinese Zodiac, I'm actually, you're the monkey. Went for it. Nice. It's always a little sketchy when he opens up with attacking. Alright, one more hit. Don't call for help. Okay, well, good. That actually works out really well. What's up, Doc? Yeah, I got the manip. Of course, man. I'm awesome. What can I say? I guess I'm going for it now. Come on. Nice. Go left, you stupid duck. Go left. Left. Go left. Okay, well, he's not going, so I am. Whatever. Ah. If Bubble Monkey would have kept up, I could have gotten around him. Lunch right, meow? Nice. Yeah, I got out once before. Hold on. And I dropped it going around that frickin' corner because I slid back down as I was trying to slide a little bit. The dumb slide. Ugh, that was devastating. But hey, I'm actually using this Classic to SNES adapter, and I will admit, my times have gone down drastically. Like, I got an 1842 net on this. I also got a 706 Starman time. Okay, that's actually fine. I can take that. And the run I got out before, I think, was 1843 net. So yes, it makes a huge difference playing with a really good controller. Come on. Let me through, please. This is a time save for me. Drag him down. Stutter around him. I don't know how my stuttering's gonna be. I haven't stuttered on this D-pad in a while. Okay, well, I was gonna go, but... What the f... I didn't even see that slug. This is kind of one of the risks you take when you stutter everything. Oh, there's a lot of lag. I'm taking a fight. I'm taking a fight here. Yep, that's what I thought. I'm just gonna run. Screw it. Whatever. Yeah, I'm playing with a SNES Classic controller. Oop. What's up, Welshie? How's it going, man? He's too far behind. If I go any further than like this point, I can't actually use the bubblegum. Oh shoot, I still have that boiled egg, don't I? That's fine. I'm gonna use it when I do my menuing later. It's gonna mess up my menuing if I keep it. Yes, yes I would. I would use this controller over any brand new Super Famicom, Super Nintendo controller any day of the week. I bought a brand new Super Famicom controller. And yeah, it was better than the SNES controller I was using before. And it's still mushy. Whereas a SNES Classic controller, it's clicky. And it allows me to go a lot quicker. I think I spent 27 bucks on this adapter, and I don't regret one bit. Like, as you could tell, you know, I was getting, you know, between, I want to say 1847 to 1850 ONET times. Switching over, immediately getting, you know, 1842, 1843. Nice. I got some time saved there. But like here, I'll... As you can hear, it's a lot more clicky. Don't shit on the seat, Doc. What? Alright, I will be right back. What's up, Magpies? How's it going, man? Doc, thank you for the host. 6 viewers. Holy crap. What's up, Airframe? Had to use the restroom and grab a drink. I move everything here because it frees up their inventories and it allows me to open their inventories a little quicker because I'm going to use Ness and Jeff a little bit more often than I will use Paula's inventory. Now, I've seen like a lot of the old runners, they don't move that stuff till later, and you know, I can understand why, but at the same time, you know, I'd rather have my inventory nice and clean and open up quicker so I can do things a little bit faster. I might take a safety precaution sometime soon here. If I can make to department store anyway. I think I'm gonna put the Franklin badge back onto Ness and do the old shopping. I'm just gonna play it safe. No biggie. Now that's not a real-time save, I don't think. Yeah, that freeze bait already, holy crap. That is so uncommon for, you know, not doing early Mondomol. Work fun, nice. I have to work tonight. I freaking hate math and like all the last few days I've been doing a lot of math. Like for this game server that I work for, I'm usually a content developer. Occasionally I'll have to do like client work with models and things like that. So here in the last couple days I've been having to like build an NPC definition to where it's like a NPC that's wearing the armor that it will drop. And it's not fun doing that because I have to find all the model IDs and the configuration crap's annoying. And we don't have like a lot of the fancy stuff that allow me to scale it and automatically configure it. So I have to do all that manually and it's just a pain in the butt. But yeah, I'm working on a couple new bosses for it. Like the problem is I have ADHD, so I have like no focus at all, but when it comes to like creating content for stuff like that, I'm just like right on the money. I have so many ideas like I have in my head that I want to do, but then my brain's like, let's go watch TV or something. And then I'll sit down and watch TV and then I'm up and doing something else and just... I got work to do. Alright, I had like a really good 3 tunnel. And what the hell? Why is my best possible time 4 minutes? That's not right. Like my sum of best is way too low if that's the case. on, free graveyard. Give it to me, baby. Okay. Thought that was an enemy for a second. Nice. Haven't had that one in a while. Unfortunate spawn. Not as bad as the one down here, because occasionally you'll have to go all the way out to despawn it. Come on, free walk, free walk. Oh, baby, that's what I'm talking about right there. Oh, mama, here we go. This is it. In the green. That sucked. Oh. Thank you. You can't run from this fight. They have like really high speed. Thank you. I could still save a lot of time here. Like, that was really good, other than that one fight. Ooh, boy. That menuing. That was terrible. Nice. Low roll. Miss. Low roll. It's a bad fight. Come on, don't miss, Jeff. Should kill it. Well, I didn't lose time, so I don't care because I had a really good freaking cave here. Like, anytime you don't lose time, it's nice. But it sucks whenever you see, like, you have like a minute or something to save somewhere, and then you don't save it. I can actually grab that. I could despawn him this way, I think. Oh, come on. Yeah, I had some pretty decent mid-game splits. Like, I have time to save on all of them, but not so much, you know, that I'm gonna save like a bunch of time, because I had like fairly good ones. And that's what sucks when you're running against a good split and you're just losing time and it's demotivating. Like, this is actually really bad. And then to top it all off, I'm gonna have this one in here. Oh, okay. I should start jinxing myself more often. What the heck? That's almost never free. Oh, that felt so weird. I almost always stay there. Yeah, my stuttering isn't very good. It's a different controller, different D-pad. Hello? Can I come up, please? Thank you. 106 waterfall. That's the fastest I've ever gotten a waterfall before. Ugh, that sucked. As you can tell, I had like an extra 13 seconds to save on my gold. And I had like another 30 or 40 seconds there had I gotten a clean walk. Like that was a lot of despawning. But still, my best time was a 106.48, but I dropped my controller. So I had to redo it and it was like a 107.02 or something like that. So I consider this my best. Someone in your apartment complex burns popcorn daily? How do you burn popcorn? It says on the package how long to cook it. Or are they like making it on the stove and they just suck at cooking or what? Like I'm confused, it's not that hard to cook popcorn. Throw it in there with the side that says this side up and push the button. I have never used that button before. Like I legitimately only use the time and then like the time to defrost. I don't even know what the other ones do. What do I have here? It's about like 40 seconds or so possible time save. I mean, that's accomplishable. It's gonna depend on how many times I have to despawn that last plate. Like the plate above the door, where the butterfly is, and then the very last one. Those are gonna be the ones that kill me the most. But honestly, I don't care. As long as I don't lose time, I'm fine with whatever time I get. Yep, well. We're taking a fight here. Oh, crap. That's actually not a good thing. Jeez. I've got to get that menu lag down. So this is kind of a bad thing because I might not make it past these couple up here. Which means I might end up having to take another fight that I don't really want to. In which case, it'd be better for me to just despawn the plate below. Okay, well I got away. I tried to go for the green. Ooh. realize how low his psychic points were. That's not good. Walk along the top to reduce the lag. Stutter this plate. Oh, come on. Why? Why do you gotta chase me all the way back here? I was all the way across the frickin' map. Wow, despawn, dude. I'm walking far enough. How is that not despawning him? Whatever. So I'm definitely not gonna save time here. Ooh, nice. Spawn him. You know, I actually haven't tested out how much time you lose doing a door despawn if the music doesn't change. Too much lag. If there was no enemies over to the side, I probably could have gotten that. It's a low roll, but at least I got to solidify. Alice Empire! Dude, thank you for the sub, man. I do appreciate that. Like, it's been a little bit since I've worried about people subbing. Enjoy your emote. Here's one bottle rocket. And time loss. I expected that. This might kill. Thank you. But that's not as bad as I was expecting. Usually, you know, you lose a good deal of time here. Oh, she's only 77 HP. So I would have preferred her to be at least 80 plus HP, but I still have my teddy bear now. As long as the teddy bear doesn't die, X mouse, I should be okay. You want to have at least 80 HP because if she solidifies while she's doing a freeze, while she's taking mortal damage, pretty much a rip. Like, I feel like I didn't see nothing though. So everybody's got their own little thing. Like, I'm not that great at telling when there is lag. I can sometimes tell. But I can stutter really well when I'm like used to the controller. Used to the stiffness of the D-pad and stuff like that. Oh god, that sounded so wrong. But there are people like Ultimo Ice where he can just... if the screen shakes a little bit, he knows there's an enemy somewhere. Because he suffers from neuropathy, his hands don't work as well. Like, he's very, very good at despawning. Since he can't exactly, you know, stutter past things as well. Now, Cerium, he's like really good at both. But I don't think anybody even like compares to Ulti when it comes to feeling it, like the lag and stuff. My problem is I don't have as quick of a response time as they do. Like, I'll see the enemy, but my mind is not like, oh hey, go the opposite way. So I make up for that by being very good at stuttering. If I'm not mistaken, this was near gold, so I'm going to lose like a small amount of time here. I'll probably be about like minus 150, depending on what happens in the desert. I know, I was talking to Uko about it the other day. He has like, or she, sorry, has like 9 splits. And the way she kind of sees it is, you know, I have time to save, you know, for this segment. You know, if this segment goes wrong, I just have to do really well on the next one. The way I kind of see it is I want to have more splits so I know what kind of time save to expect. And, like, should I take risks to go for that time save? Rather than, you know, I won't know where I'm at for 30 minutes or so. And I guess that's kind of like a personal thing. I just enjoy knowing where I stand at the time, you know? Like, I don't want to have to do a bunch of math in my head to try to figure out where I'm at. Also, it's been found out that you can't get sunstroke on the first walk through here. But if you get into a random battle, it actually activates it. I'm not sure who found that out. I don't know if it was, I think 2 brought it up and Sirium kind of experimented. Ooh, for a second I thought he was gonna get through there. This is kind of a dynamic menu right there. You have to kind of figure out what you gotta do based on whether or not you have the teddy bear still. Occasionally you won't have the teddy bear, so that menu kind of changes a bit. It's one of those things where, you know, as a new runner, you kind of don't expect that stuff, and you just kind of deal with it at the time. But when you start, you know, understanding the game, understanding the menus, and, you know, start doing inventory management, one of those things where you just kind of build that muscle memory of what is supposed to be where. And it saves a lot of time knowing where your stuff is, but I still mess up every time I need to use the refreshing herb in the belch fight. And, like a lot of late game, particularly like super bombs and things like that, I'll tend to forget where they are. lost 1 second there. That was a bit unexpected. So you want to kind of come down here because there can be ducks and stuff, snakes. You don't want them coming at you. Alright, well, moment of truth. Please hit the teddy bear, not Paula. Okay, solidify. Nice. Also, a fun fact, there is no iframes after defeating a boss. So, if you have a snake down below... Are you kidding me? Ugh. Thank you. I didn't move at all, it's basically it spawned on top of me, so there was nothing I could do there. Give me a chick? The hell do I want a chick for? Why the snake got a chick? I gotta listen to it cheap until I got a menu again. Chicken percent. That's fine. Get rid of right there. This is also one of those little places where you gotta be careful, because there could be a lot of lag right there, and if there's a snake in the way, if you try to stutter it, there's a good chance you're not gonna get past it. What? Come on. Yeah, I'm not doing chicken percent. Nice, outspeed again, solidify. Yeah, well, no solidify, but that's okay. No, Teddy! You killed my teddy bear, you piece of garbage. Ooh, holy crap, no thank you. One's fine. Stuttering kind of quickly. Let's get through here. Ooh, messed up switching hands there. I don't want anything to do with that one. I've stuttered that so many times and the lag there, it catches me almost every time. Almost did a beta there. I didn't need to do beta. Solidify? No. Fine. Dude, the outspeeds, holy crap. She must have some really high speed right now. I got cucked. Oh boy, okay. That's fine. Usually pretty easy to stutter past that one. God, I could never do it. Like that timing of that menu, because there's so many options there now, it messes with me every time. Oh yeah, that's true, but she didn't get very high HP. I went there left a little bit to make sure I despawn that one. I don't want to have to stutter past it again. Slide down here. It doesn't skip this first play, but it skips the next one. Duck. 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 Duck, duck, duck. I just realized. Ducks usually come with nooses, right? So instead of duck, duck, goose, it's duck, duck, noose. How did I never realize that before? I wonder if that's on purpose. Oh, he's chasing me. Oh crap. I don't want to take that fight, but he's in the way and he's not going to despawn. How is that not an instant green? He's gonna die in one hit. Are you freaking kidding me? Y'all missed a duck. You missed a duck again? Oh, you guys suck. Whatever. I hate Mole Cave. Ah, shoot. Uh, 22. Gotta level up. 4. Yeah, I can do it. That's fine. Oops. Franklin badge, get him. Safety reasons. So I was trying to do some math in my head on how much psychic points I really need on Paulo. I should be okay with just 24, because I'm gonna end up doing a freeze beta, most likely throwing 1 super bomb, maybe 2, and then doing fire after that. For Shroom. Ness has enough because he hasn't really needed to life up anybody. You know what? Check anyway. 24, that's fine. So at this point, I can get Sunstroke, which is absolute garbage. Ugh, I hate Sunstroke. Just an unnecessary time loss. I do need a heal Ness. Yeah, I can grab a butterfly and I should be okay. Oh, you know what? Let's grab this one now, and then head back down to the bottom. The photo trigger doesn't become active until this guy shows up with his stupid frickin' tractor. Or Backhoe, or Traco. I don't know what the hell those things are called. There's so many different names. Yeah, I'm gonna have to mute the mic. My wife's home and the dogs are gonna go crazy. be back after she lets them out. I'm hoping I survived department store. I moved the Franklin badge for that reason. Alright, I will be right back. Ooh, just in time. Okay, time to do some shopping. I need to make note that I don't need as many big bottle rockets. The lag. Usually I'll buy, you know, like 2 more than I necessarily need. And that would help out a lot, but I don't have a timer, I don't sing it, no. I just rush. I figure, you know, like a general estimate of how long it takes so I know how long I can be gone. Nope, that's already bad. 1, 2. Usually I buy 3 on him, but I have to buy 4 now because I'm only able to buy 5 super bombs on Ness. Those shows are, I think, somewhere around like a minute to a minute and 15 seconds long. And the bathroom is like literally right around the corner. Like I can walk out my door and walk right into the bathroom. Eight, 8, 8, 8. I'm not sure if that's correct on how many I needed to buy, but I'm hoping that's about right. If not, it's not the end of the world. Okay, that's it. Alright, well, let's hope the Franklin badge saves my life. Because I really don't want to freaking have to wait more time to get a run. Like, I don't know why, but I died 5 times in 4 runs to this point. Alright, moment of truth. What are we gonna get? A single. Hell yeah, okay. That's actually awesome. Check out that side spook. Fire's good, because he's not gonna kill anybody. Good roll. That was really good. Okay, well, we're in there. So now we gotta worry about Manny Manny. What's he gonna do? It is possible to die to Manny Manny if you're not playing it smart, and if you have low psychic points on Ness. Fortunately, he has got like 50 something, so I should be okay. Because he can actually paralyze Jeff, and then Jeff won't get off his BBR, and then he's kind of useless at that point. So you can try using the secret herb on him, and if he paralyzes him again, it's kind of a bad situation. I can definitely tell though, I'm playing a lot better with this controller. And I think I'm 2 minutes ahead now, and I know that I have somewhere around 2 minutes to save in Fire Spring. I think I got a little bit of time, and no, I think I Golden Lumine Hall. Basically all the cleanup stuff I have some time to save. Magic Hand, there's like a minute. So like even if I lose a little bit of time mid-game, I still have a bunch of time saved late game. Alright, come on, come on, come on, let me get the pump skip. No pump skip, that's fine. No first turn run. Second turn run. A third turn run. That's just unfortunate. That's really unfortunate. It never takes this long. Usually you get away at least after the first bomb. Because now it's going to cause me to use more psychic points. It's a greater risk of dying. Are you kidding me? Spawns out here? That's fine. I'm gonna avoid him as much as possible. What kind of time save do I even have here? Oh, you freaking Get out of the... You suck. You suck. About a minute I could have saved. So long as I get a quick fight, I could still save some time. Oh, come on. Sucked. This is what happens when you don't really spend a whole lot of time late game, is you get rusty. It would be challenging for sure. That's not even the hardest part to manip though. Getting past winters alone would be nearly impossible. Just because of the fact that Bubble Monkey actually freaking moves so quickly and so randomly. Like any time spent not doing what you should be doing, it's gonna be off. Ooh, he got the secret herb. That's not good. That's actually okay. This should kill. Yeah, Bubble Monkey stops at random. Up until that point, it's not hard to manipulate, but in the case that we had save and reset, we could actually just reset there in the tent. And we could do all of Pond Cave and Brick Road and stuff separately. And then manipulating up until, I want to say Mole Cave, would be pretty simple. I say Mole Cave because whenever you're in Mole Cave, you actually, you'd have to walk up to the moles to engage the battle. Because of where you spin, you might accidentally hit an RNG3 update. So I think at that point, it's going to be kind of pointless to manip. But I mean, truth be told, the farthest you'd really need to manip is going to be department store. Because you can have like the perfect run. You could do everything right. Department store could just screw you over. Like I've had so many good runs and so many bad runs. Just died at department store because of RNG. What? Chrono Trigger is completely manipulated. Earthbound, they didn't want to manipulate the whole game. If they allowed save and quit, we could literally manip every single part of the game. And they didn't want to do that. Like some parts it's not really worth manipping. Pyramid, you can't manip that. Just because there's enemies you have to get around. Now Pyramid would actually be pretty easy if we didn't use skip sandwiches, but it's a lot slower because you could stutter past all of those enemies. Ooh. Trying to do some lazy stutters there. We've actually been talking about maybe doing some segmented runs like that. Just to kind of see what's possible. Like they'll probably never add it. Come on. Like I've actually tried to push to get New Game Plus and I'm not even gonna mess with that. I'll end up getting that fight. New Game Plus and Reverse Sanctuary Order. I tried getting people to do them runs, so that way we can maybe get a, like a meme category. Oh, what the hell do you want? Protein drink. Like, some games have extension categories for the meme categories and stuff like that. And I've tried getting traction, but nobody took the bait. I made guides and everything. Oh shoot, she wants the ruler. I'm not paying attention to what I'm doing. Yeah, I know. That's just the way it is. I mean, they wanted to manip the beginning without resets. I don't like it. I don't like the fact that you can't do a lot of things with the run. Like, they limit us to what we can do, and that kind of sucks. I mean, sure, we can do all those things for fun, you know, but what's the point doing them for fun? Like, I want to do it competitive. What the? Get out of the way, monkey. Monkey! Move! Screw you, monkey. I'm sorry. Jesus. I haven't had to reset a room in a long time. Reset this dick. Oh. What is this frickin' monkey cave, dude? This is ridiculous. Test talk. Look at that. Someone just left us in this hole. Yeah, I can pink. I have it on a Google Doc. I'll just send you the link on PM or something. Well, they kind of see it as, you know, it's not a different route. More or less, it's just manipulation and not manipulation. So they're keeping it basically the same category with the manip filter. But in the case that they were going to allow save and quit, it would definitely have to be a save and quit category. Because you could manip, like, earlier parts of the game. For instance, early Mondo Mole would be super easy to manip. If you were to, like, drop the current manip. Yeah, I could do that, Pink. A few times I've actually forgotten to talk to her and I made it all the way up to the top and realized I couldn't go any further. That's disappointing because it's like a minute time loss. But yeah, I have like a minute to save here, depending on whether or not I get any extra battles. But that was a lot of despawning and crap in the monkey cave. I still find it weird that some crazy maid is like, oh hey, you brought this to me, thank you. Come up to my room. Like, what? I'm 13, girl. I got better at that first one. I could never figure out what to do with RNG bot. Oh, I got it that time. Sweet. Come on. Thank you. That was really good. I'll save a good deal of time here. Yeah, I mean, you see what I mean? It's just, it's weird. 381, high roll. Dude, I have so many super bombs left. I don't think I've ever had that many super bombs before. Nobody took damage. Skip it. So manipulating the entire game from start to finish, no resets, is impossible without using a Taz of some sort, because of the fact that you can't teleport beta perfectly every single time. You're gonna hit an RNG3 trigger somewhere, simply because of teleporting. Now, segmented, you could reset at certain points after teleporting and then manip it. But like I said, that boils back down to the situation of, is it worth it? Will you save time manipulating it? Now, you could manipulate Lumine Hall, you could manipulate Fire Springs, but you could also gold those without manipulating, and that's time you could never compete with. You gotta take into consideration the time it takes to find the phone, to save, reset, and then load your save again. Is it gonna save you time manipulating that point of the run? Like for Fire Springs, the closest phone is outside, and I think it's that bird you talk to. But then you have to load it, you have to walk all the way in there and everything else, whereas, you know, you walk very slowly in the underworld. How much time are you actually gonna save doing that? But like a Taz and stuff, you know, you could do the same inputs every single time because it's a tool-assisted speedrun. So it's possible to manipulate the entire run with a Taz. Like for a human, we cannot push that B button for an exact amount of time. So we have to rely on, you know, AB, AA, A up A, and L to do inputs. Now say I needed to do like 37 inputs, a task could do that in, you know, so much of a second, versus us, it's gonna take us 2 seconds to do all those inputs. Yeah, me too. I would love to do that. That sounds like a lot of fun. But they won't allow it as an official category. That doesn't mean you can't do that, you know, in your own fun time. Like, technically, I hold the world record for Reverse Sanctuary Order and New Game Plus. But it means nothing if it's not a category. Like, I have, 130 something in Reverse Sanctuary Order. Whereas the previous world record was like a 139. And I have a 53 in New Game Plus, and the previous world record was 59. But, you know, it's not a category, it really doesn't matter, it's just a fun thing to do. I would like to see the run button hack become like a common thing. That's actually really fun, doing the run button hack. He stole PP's world record! I'm sorry, Pink. I gave you the chance, man. I routed it out, I found a bunch of time save, and I was like, alright, here it is, you know. I'll give you guys the chance to beat it. Like, alright, well. Nobody wanted to do the run. I'm gonna kill the category. I think I got 128's possible with Reverse Sanctuary Order. Oh, no doubt. I mean, there is time save. Yeah, that run button hack, I had just the worst time ever. It was so bad. And I still got a sub 4. Yes, for Reverse Sanctuary Order, you go out of bounds. Technically, my record doesn't matter. I don't have a video of it anymore. Anyway, I'll be right back. Do you have your video proof, Pink? I deleted all my local recordings without thinking about it, and I lost it. Oh shoot, today's gonna be a fun day. So I'm hoping I at least finish this run. I don't care what time I get, I'm gonna finish it. You doing YouTube? Alright, well, you are officially the world record holder. No! I think I put it over on YouTube. I think I did put my time on YouTube. I need to check. Oh, yeah, I'll check that in the sanctuary. Okay, hold on. Some menuing I gotta do here. Put that on Paula. Franklin badge, put that on Paula. That's a little slow there. Dead call, where you at? Dang, and I was hoping to get a post-shroom dad call. I probably could have if I did menu. That's okay. Jesus, that menuing was terrible. Solidify, 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 solidify. Nope. Okay, whatever. You know what? No. I'm just gonna defend with her. I did put it on YouTube. Haha, I still have the world record. What's up with these low rolls? He's freaking homesick. You suck, dude. Oh, I haven't been homesick in a long time. I used one more BBR than I necessarily needed to, but I should be okay. I technically only need 3. Yeah, I forgot. I actually started exporting some stuff over to my YouTube because Twitch doesn't hold it forever. Shoot. Too much lag. Oh, shoot. I meant to hit the side of that. No biggie. Shifting into second gear before... I wets his bed sometimes. But other than that, he's a good boy. Guys, it shouldn't break this time. Well, maybe. So yeah, my furthest dad call is here. I've had 2 Winter's dad calls now. The first one, I barely made it onto the Skyrunner, and I got the dad call when I got off the Skyrunner. This one, I could have gotten all the way to post-shroom if I had not done all that menuing. And Paula's got like 6 super bombs. What the heck am I going to do with all them super bombs? I don't know, it's gonna mess up my menuing. That's way too many. I had 5 or 6, I think it was 6. I guess I could put 1 on Pooh, or maybe 2 on Pooh. That's his dad called Jeff in front of Jeff's dad. That would make for an interesting conversation. Hey son, who are you talking to? Oh, you know, just another person's dad. PB attempt, we're doing A. From Tony. you have super bomb? He does, okay. Perfect. Oh no 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 no! Oh, I hate when I do that. So I definitely need to learn like how far I can teleport before I need to stop and bump into something. Because I feel like that's definitely going to make a huge difference to the amount of time I'll save. Like Deep Darkness, for instance. I'm a little worried I'm going to teleport out. So I tend to bump a lot more than I necessarily need to. I know there's like an audio cue you can kind of listen for. Because I think it's only like 4 seconds or something like that. But I've teleported out of Underworld so many times that I don't even like testing my limits anymore. But yeah, I'm gonna lose time here. Kind of understandable. What do I got? Almost a minute on Kraken. A minute in Pyramid. No time in Dungeon Man. Time on Barf. A minute and a half in Starman Base. No time there. And then like 2.5 minutes here. So as long as I can maintain this pace without losing anything, I will be happy. Because there's a lot of time save. Endgame, no, not that great. There's time saving. There's like a minute and a half to 2 minutes time save from Magicant on. Like, I'm actually surprised this was even a sub 4 run with how bad it went. As you can tell, I'm almost 3 minutes ahead at this point. And I've already lost like a minute and a half to 2 minutes. So I could theoretically be about 5 minutes ahead at this point. If not more than that, actually. It's actually more like 6 minutes. Overall, it's been a pretty decent run. Yeah, Doc's got some pretty decent endgame splits. I know he golded his Milky Well because he had no fights at all. And that one's going to be very tough for him to run against every time he has to go against it. So he has to have that buffer of at least a minute. But then he has, I think, a minute to save in Magicant, and then he golded everything else. Or no, he had time to save in Meteorite. He golded Cave of the Past in Gygus. So his goal right now should be getting as much time save early game as possible and then just holding it. I feel bad for the split Sirium's running against. Like, he has to do excellent the whole game. You gotta think, in a 3 hour and 40 minute run, he only has about 13 minutes total time save. That's not really much leeway. Favorite background? I kind of like the Manny Manny and the Nightmare ones. I think those are two of my favorite ones. I don't usually pay attention to the background, you know? I'm sure there's better ones, but like I don't usually notice them. I actually used Coil Snake to dump them all, but I don't think I have them on my computer anymore. Oh, I do. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, there's some pretty good ones. Yeah, I expected to lose time here. Bottle of water, drop. Since I grabbed the brain food lunch, I don't necessarily need the bottle of water. I know Doc keeps the bottle of water and he skips the brain food lunch, but that's kind of a bad idea. Like, why would you have one item that heals like 10 to 20 psychic points versus one that's gonna heal it all the way? Oh shoot. I pushed left too soon. Oops. Something else that I do that I think, you know, like a lot of the old runners don't do is like inventory management wise, I have to make sure that Nessa's inventory is full here. Oh, no. Almost forgot this menuing. So that way, in the case that I get a mummy wrap, it automatically goes on to Paula. And, ooh, this might be bad. Kill, please. Thank you. And then the hieroglyph copy will automatically go on to Paula, so I don't have to worry about moving it. Ooh, mummy wrap, see? Right on to Paula. Up to it. What's up, Yuna? How's it going? Hey, I think we should go to the frickin' Scaraba. The pyramid's a key. Oh shoot. Oh no, I talked to him. I did not mean to talk to him. I overmashed. Son of a... Oh. Thank you for the good luck. I'm in the process of making mistakes. Only 89? I'm gonna have to heal again. Thank you for the host. Alright, here we go. Moment of truth. I have a lot of time saved here, so I'm not too worried. As long as I can be on the same pace, I'm okay. So you don't want to go down there? There's actually a photo trigger there. So yeah, this run actually has early Mondo Molmanip. It took me, I think, 4 tries to do. But yeah, I got out with a 1842 Onet. I'm actually using a SNES Classic controller on my SNES. And I've noticed a huge improvement in like my mashing time and stuff like that. Yeah, the splits I'm comparing against had early Mondo Mole, so I'm 2.5 minutes ahead of splits that has that 3.5 minute time save or 4 minute time save. Yeah, I actually watched that, and Uko wanted to watch it with a bunch of us. So Uko, Skate, me, and a couple other people actually watched it on Rabbit yesterday. I think he did a really good job. Like, he gave it a genuine review. He pointed out the good stuff, the bad stuff, and just really how he felt about the game. Like, I think he did a wonderful job on it. I thought his Magicant was a little weird, but it was interesting that he put it in there. Nice. Nice, good roll. Should kill. Yeah, that theory was really interesting. Like, it kind of makes sense. I never really put a whole lot of thought into that, and when he, like, just come out of there with that amazing theory, it's like, wow. Why did we never think about it like that? I guess that kind of, it would make sense for why Gygus isn't in Mother 3, but Pokey is. Like, Gygus was finally defeated because basically in the end of Mother 1, he just like flies away and crap and everything else. It's like, ugh. Okay. Dang it. It's fine. No big deal. So you can go straight left there, but if you go down between the water and that guy, you'll hit a photo trigger. Hookah! Just gonna go around. What? Hit it. Mother 1 is a grind, but there is a mod that actually makes it a little bit easier to do. You get more experience and more money. I would definitely recommend trying that or the Easy Ring with the GBA port. Either one of those options is fine to play. The story is pretty interesting. It's not as deep as, you know, Mother 2 or Mother 3. The speedrun's kind of fun. I mean, it's pretty much a... Good, I got the green there. Pretty much a grind fest for the speedrun, but I don't mind it too much. Sucked. YOLO run! I don't usually YOLO run, but that's why. I don't really want to waste a whole lot of psychic points here. Are you kidding me? Run, please. Oh my god. Are you serious? 4 turns and still not running? Okay, this is just very, very bad luck. If I don't run this time, I'm done. Ooh. That was close. That was horrible. What the f- He died? Oh, I didn't even think he had a cold. Oh, that sucked. It's fine. Eh, whatever. Okay, I actually wanted to try this. So Cerium actually goes up here and then talks to it. I have so many super bombs, I'm just gonna use them up. Oh, 2-cycle, nice. So this was a big time save for me, but I'm not gonna get it, unfortunately. I don't want to spoil too much about Mother 3, but Klaus actually gets attacked and isn't seen till the end of the game. And I was hoping for a green there. Just play this one safe. Are you kidding me? Really? Well, I don't know if anybody in here hasn't played it, if they intend to play it. I don't want to spoil too much. Are you kidding? What is going on? I must have like the worst speed ever at this point. It's never taken this long to run from these fights before. Like, I'm going to lose 1.5 minutes here at least. I didn't want to take this fight, but I don't have a choice. Yeah, I mean, I kind of feel the same way about it, but a lot of people didn't know about Earthbound right away. This is a very bad pyramid, but I don't care. I'm still far enough ahead that I can, you know, deal with the time loss. How did he get me? I've never been caught by that guy doing that exact same movement. Well, he's dead. Guess we're taking the butterfly. I hate that it resets the menu. Like, that is incredibly annoying that it does that. You know, I don't know how I'm gonna save time here. This was literally the garbage pyramid. Like, absolutely terrible, and yet I'm still gonna save time. I must have had, like, the worst pyramid ever. I'm so confused. Okay, I guess. That's fine with me. Next couple splits are really good. Don't want to go too far here. I'll move this now. That way I don't have to do it later. Oh shoot, I got stuck. That's not good. So I don't necessarily need this big bottle rocket anymore. There's no enemy that I'm gonna have to use it on. I'm just gonna go ahead and take this guy out, and then the rocket should kill. And now it's out of my inventory, I don't need it. Are you kidding me? Again? It comes off the screen out of nowhere. It just gets me. This is actually a really bad dungeon, man. I'm probably gonna lose a bunch of time here, because this was actually a pretty decent split in my PB. I hate when that happens, like it comes at you off screen and there's nothing you can do to avoid it. Like I tried to block it, but where I was at, I was gonna have to take it no matter what because it got too far down. Oh, come on, really? Unnecessary 5-second time loss. I get sniped right here. Good. There could be a pump right there. I can also get sniped right here. Clean walk. It's actually possible to glitch him down there. Doesn't really do you a whole lot of good though. Nope. I think my least favorite enemy in the game are mooks. The fact that they can pretty much kill you, they can diamondize you and everything else. It doesn't make them a very fun enemy to fight. Yeah, those guys are the worst. I don't know how many times I've died in here because they freaking diamondized one person and then just totally bombed the rest of the party. Or how I'll have like Ness and Jeff dead because of a fight outside. And then the last person will just get friggin' diamondized. It's even worse in Starman base because there's nowhere to heal, you have to use your life noodles. What? So I usually slide down there, but I got stuck on something. These guys aren't dangerous at all, they're just time consuming because you gotta either despawn them or deal with the lag. Yeah. I expected some time loss here. This one is a gold, but let's see. I don't have to buy any super bombs on Paula, and I have to buy one. I'm gonna buy one on Ness, because I can actually move one from Paula to Ness, because she has 4, I think, at the moment. And that'll save me some time because I won't have to shop for them. It's like 5 seconds every time you have to buy an item. See, I can do that later. Like, I don't want to have the menu if I don't necessarily need to. Next time I have to menu is when I have to teleport out of here. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Oh, she only has 3, okay. Thought she had 4. So something I noticed that Doc did that he probably shouldn't have done. Okay, whatever, I'll just buy this now. Didn't mean to do that. Is, he filled up his inventory with MBRs, which you don't necessarily need to do. Because you don't need 13 of them, you only need 12. And it cost him time because he had to withdraw money later on. And he didn't have enough to buy all the super bombs that he needed. Like, that's all I need right there. Oop. Get in my way. Good teleport. Whoops. Whatever. Yeah, I'm not as good at teleporting as he is. I don't know how people teleport so well. Watch enemies there. Stuck, I hope. Okay, good. So this one, I like to go a little bit into the water. Because then I can teleport all the way over to here without worry. That's bad. I can't get around those. Did I hit something? No, okay. Good. That wasn't bad at all. So minimizing the time loss now is going to become like a priority for me. Oh, this has got to be the worst teleport ever. hate that one. That one's not too bad. I don't normally do that one, but I've been kind of attempting it. It's still a little difficult to get all the way to the entrance of that little cliff there. What are you doing to me? Hey! Oh boy, okay, so I do have time to save here. That's kind of a maybe thing, because there's a good chance I might not save any time at all. I don't necessarily know how many I need here. Usually I'll fill him up and he'll have 12. But I don't necessarily need that many. Because there's 3 that I normally use for twosome, but I don't necessarily need it. I'm gonna leave it at that. I don't want to fill him up all the way. And I need 1 on S. That might actually be 1 too many, but that's fine. It's not a big deal. Okay, that's an unlucky spawn. That's definitely even more unlucky. What the heck is going on? There's a lot of lag here. That might be bad. Okay. Whew. Don't want to take any fights yet. Oop, too low. Let's see. Holy crap. So another developer that I work with has been doing a lot of updating of our systems and things like that. Like, we had a lot of legacy code that's getting converted to, you know, a better format, a little bit more optimized. So far, he's edited 59 classes for 1 bit of code that was so heavily embedded into the system that it took him like 8 hours to convert everything. Like, that's crazy. I remember a few years ago, I had to do like 4 days worth of converting of old code. And I swear it was just so hard. I was spending like 9 to 10 hours a day converting this crap. Because we were using like an older source code as our base. Did not turn out as well as I'd hoped. Get out of the way. Get. Ooh. Almost flew into me. Alright, that's pretty common. I mean, you usually lose a lot of time there. Ooh. I didn't mean to bump there. That was kind of a D-pad issue. Anyway, take this machine. So this is a very volatile area. I don't know if I'm gonna save time or lose time. It's never even. Like, you never have the same time twice coming through here. One, 2, 3, 4, 5. What am I doing? I had like two things going in my brain at once. I had the idea of using it and moving the eraser, the pencil eraser at the same time. That was a complete brain fart. Okay, that sucked. I thought it was gonna be free. So this is a super bad start. I have to respawn the room. That's better. This could be dangerous because if I go too far, I'll respawn a plate that I don't want to respawn. So I wait a second there, it'll allow some of the NPCs to despawn themselves. You don't really want to go further than that, that's why. Because it opens up that plate. I'm taking a fight here. I don't have a choice, otherwise I'm going to spend forever trying to despawn it. Robo's fine. Starving people always look up? What do you mean? I'm not sure what you mean by that. This is going to be a bit of a tricky situation. Yep, I kind of expected that to happen. I was kind of hoping that they would be able to spawn to me, but they didn't. It's fine though, because it's not a mook. Okay, well that could be a problem. Sucks. So far this is not going very well. Come on, come on, thank you. Thank you, got that. Well, yeah, you can hit him from the bottom or the side, and it's always a green. If you hit him from behind, you know, as dirty as that sounds, it's always going to be a blue. Nice. On. Oh, empty. That was actually really good. So I might be able to save some time here, or at least maintain pace. That was a pretty tough beginning there. It's all gonna depend on this last room, what's gonna happen here. Yeah. I've been told that riding the outer edge will despawn, or at least not spawn, some tiles, but I have not been able to prove that. It feels like no matter what, they always spawn there. Wow, I might save a considerable amount of time here. Come on. Come on. I golded it by 2 seconds. That bad of a freaking Starman base, and I golded it by 2 seconds. That really goes to show how much time I have to save in that split. The next split is a gold, or well, it's almost a gold. So I might lose time. Diamond Dog, I have like 2 minutes to save, so I'll probably be somewhere around 4 minutes by the time I hit Diamond Dog. Come on, no snipe. And sniped. It's not the end of the world. It's not what I would want it to happen. Because you can't actually teleport, like, if you were that close to an enemy, like you're 1 pixel away, and I would have tried to teleport, I would have teleported 1 pixel forward before I would have teleported to the left. So I would have gotten that no matter what, but I at least would have been a blue swirl. I'm not worried about healing him because I'm gonna get a full heal anyway. Why did I do that? Out of habit, I'm used to poo teleporting. Get out of my way. Still, this could PB no problem. As long as I don't lose a whole bunch of time or die somewhere. Now, if I could somehow come out on top on this split, and, you know, get a decent fire springs, where am I going, Tenda? I think I could sub 350. Like, that is still a very, very real possibility with this run. Not gonna be easy, but it is possible. Alright, so for inventory reasons, I'm gonna move this to poo. It stinks, but it tastes wonderful. Like, realistically, how many things stink and taste wonderful? Isn't it like 50% of your taste buds come from the smell anyway? And I don't know about you guys, but if I smell something stinky, it's not going to my mouth. It's just not gonna happen. You telling me your balls stink, but they taste amazing? Maybe you should wash your balls, I mean... It's pretty easy to get rid of that smell, man. Take a shower. Then your balls will smell and taste amazing. Good. Occasionally there's spawns right there in the beginning and that sucks. That's a very common spawn plate right there. Single's fine, as long as there's nothing down here. Good. Okay, so this is actually pretty well. I'm trying, man. I'm trying to bop Doc. What's up, Ninjetics? How's it going, man? Should be stuck. No worries of him. Bunch of enemies up there. Very good horseshoe here. I'll skip here and we're gonna hope for a green. Got the green, perfect. So I can either run all the way through or try to force in the green, depending on the situation. Okay, well I got the green anyway. That's fine. This is actually very good. I might gold this. Okay, that sucked. That's even worse. Not a big deal. I can despawn this. Okay, well, we're just gonna take the battle. So the reason I skipped that there is because I don't want to have a fake gold here. Because I didn't grab the rabbit's foot right away. I mean, that's what, 3 hours? I'm like 5 minutes ahead anyway. About 4.5 minutes or so. You know what I could do? Let's do this. Let's well, no, that won't work. Don't worry about it then. There's so many. But yeah, I should be a little over 4 minutes ahead still, if not more. And I have a 2-minute time save coming up. Yeah, Mozzie, this has been a really good run so far. I probably should do that, but for like, I don't know. So to consider that a sub 4 run, you could still get with early monomal at a 306 pace. I am almost 10 minutes ahead of that, so 350 is still in the realm of possibility here. It's all gonna depend endgame here, man, because if I get some good splits, it's gonna go up. I have quite a bit of time to save. Like this one's what, 2.5 minutes? That one's about even. That one's got about 40 seconds. That one's got, about 45 seconds I can save. There's a minute here. There's like 20 seconds here. There's like 40 something seconds here. And then there's a minute to there. Every single split after this is going to be time save. Please, no hard lock. Come on, no hard lock. Okay. Ooh, and nothing in the way. This is good. Oh, I don't like this menuing. Okay, so the problem I'm gonna have here is the Sea Pendant's gonna go on to Ness, and then the Cloak of Kings is gonna go on to Paula. What? I don't even know what I bumped. Oh my gosh, stop it. So I do want to hit here because I have teleported out by accident. Twice. By not bumping at that spot right there. But yeah, there's a lot of lag right there, which is why you kind of teleport through there. Okay. So I can do this menuing either out here or I can do it in here, whichever I really prefer to do. I'm gonna wait first. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh, jeez, this is what I was talking about. The menuing there isn't really a problem as long as I remember to do it the exact same way every time. 20% to get through each one of these rooms here. That's unfortunate. Usually he goes down. First turn run's fine. It's okay to take a single as well. Nice. I was hoping for a green, but it's only a single, so that's fine. You can actually hypnotize these guys if you wanted to play it safe. That's actually a bit of an issue. That's gonna cause me to do extra menuing. Oh, I thought it was free for a second. It's a single though. So the reason that's kind of bad is because that ghost could prevent him from lifing up Jeff. Okay, well please kill the ghost. Kill the ghost, please. Thank you. Oh, are you serious? Still can't run. Are you kidding me? Still can't run. Okay, well this just turned into a really bad situation. That should not have happened. Why is she so far back? Or him? Oh, shoot. This could have been a really good time save, but now I'm not gonna get it. This was a really good friggin' pace, and then... Oh! Okay. Please run this turn, otherwise I'm dead. He didn't have healing gamma, did he? He did. Whatever. I'm still ahead. Alright, good. Sweet. That's actually awesome. So the next few splits, it's gonna be make or break. That was a minute and a 7-second time save, which is actually still pretty good. Considering I still have, you know, another minute I could save there. I think everything else after that has time save potential. So I can still sub 350 if everything goes really well. And all I needed was a run. Like, I knew what I was capable of. I knew I could get this good of a pace. It just came down to, you know, is RNG gonna allow it to happen? Oh, that's unfortunate. I can't say I've ever done that, but I have done some stupid stuff on this game. My last run I did that run button hack. I had actually forgotten to put the rabbit's or equip the rabbit's foot on Ness after Magicant. And I nearly cost myself sub 4. There you go, thank you for the host, man. God, I can't do that. I don't know how Doc does it. He like spins in a perfect circle. Mine's like a wobbly oval. Also, for anybody wondering, the stars on my splits are actually to help me remember to grab an exit mouse. I have seen James forget an exit mouse here. I have seen Doc forget an exit mouse here. I would much rather, you know, my splits look a little weird with stars, just so I remember to grab it. I almost feel like my, you know, best possible time a little inaccurate. Like, that doesn't seem right to me. The possibility of a 346 with this kind of a pace? I guess it's possible. Honestly, I'd be happy with a 350. That'll allow me to pursue other things. Like, I still want to do EB, but I'm gonna feel really bad if I bop Doc in like one run. I wouldn't say done, more like I kind of want to do other things as well. Like, for right now, I just want to get sub 350, but I know I can get, you know, a better time than this. I know what is possible. I've seen my time saves. But like I said, it's just a matter of, you know, I don't want to do this only, because there are other things I do like running. Like, I want to get a better time on Mother 1. I've been hoping to get the Game Boy player to do it, but I also think I can just run it on the SNES Classic without a problem. The only problem is I don't like that I can't stretch the screen with the SNES Classic. Since it's in 720p, it won't let me stretch it as far as I want, so the game kind of looks funny. Mother 1 is brutal, man. Like, it's not so much the grinding, it's the fact that you could play for 30 minutes, get to Starman, and then him just totally crap on you. And there's nothing you could do about it, it's complete RNG. Or you can make it all the way to the end and fight the dragon, and he could totally crap on you. Mother 1 has the Sweet Factory and Duncan's Factory. Fine. Could despawn them. Alright, game. Give me a clean walk. No surprises. No pincers. No ninjas. I don't mind a few despawns if I absolutely have to, but I don't want any freaking fights. Ooh, clean walk. Nice. Usually there's at least one spawn there at the end. No, Sweets and Duncan are in the same town. One is below it and one's above the town. Sweets is where you get the bottle rocket. It's like right by the entrance. Or the exit, I guess I should say, after you leave Magicant. Wow, okay, this was gold. Holy crap, that was a free walk. Duncan's is the bigger one, where you gotta set off the rocket. But yeah, yes I did. I'm actually using my SNES Classic controller today, and I've gotten an 1843 and an 1842 of net. I got a two 707s and a 706 Starman. So yeah, it definitely made a big difference. I think it only took me like 2 tries of getting out of Onet. Oh, what am I doing? Brain fart. Yeah, that's very uncommon. What's your PB anyway? I didn't even know you ran this game. Six hours and 35 minutes, that's not bad. My first run was a 6 hours 58 minutes or so. And within 5 runs I'd gotten sub 5, so you dropped the time really quick. My recommendation, and I mean this was just what I did, I had actually done 2 offline runs, not timed or anything, on emulator, and I just kind of sped through it. Oh shoot. Thought that wasn't red. Like, just to kind of help familiarize myself with the run. If you time it, you're gonna get yourself demotivated and stuff, so it's best to just not time it and just kind of use fast forward. Ooh. What the heck? I know it's kind of weird when you start running a new game. You're just like, where in the heck am I going to save all this time? And then you start running it a bit more and you're just like, wow, okay, well, this is where the time save is. And then you'll plateau. Guarantee it. You will plateau eventually. Oops. Maybe more than once. What the heck am I doing? Holy crap. Okay. But yeah, like when you hit that plateau, it's gonna suck. You're going to try to grind it out. But once you go past that plateau, you are past it no matter what. Like, for instance, Doc was like 356 or something, I think it was. And then he got like a 352, and ever since then, it's just been pumping out sub 354 runs, no problem at all. And I think that is probably like the coolest thing about speedrunning is you will plateau eventually, but when you break over those plateaus, it feels so good. You feel so accomplished. Dude, you almost got me. Stop moving. Why? What was the purpose of that? That was not even funny. Ugh. Why couldn't you just stay there? I remember I had this plateau at 427. I couldn't figure out what the heck I was doing. It's like, why can't I save time? And I learned Manip, and I got a 422, and I was like, well, this sucks. You know, I have a 10-minute time save, but I only saved 5 minutes. So I ended up doing a race with Yuna, and I think James or Temple, one or the other. And I ended up getting a 413 non-Manip, and I was like, holy crap. Sucked. But ever since then, it's been like just, you know, non-Manip, I'll pump out 410s all day. So I ended up going from, I think, 413 to like a 410, I think, maybe? And then I went down to like a 401. Okay, well this is gonna suck. And then a 356. You know what? Just run. Yeah, I have a 410-18 non-Manip now. Yeah, damn it. That sucked. I tried to turn around, but it didn't work at the last second there. So I'm probably gonna lose a bunch of time here. Not what I was hoping for. Actually, I might break even. Which is acceptable, I mean, it's not a big deal. I'm still almost there. Oh, what? Oh, I'm gonna lose time now. That did it. That's fine. I still have time to save in Magicant, Meteorite, Cave of the Past, and Gygus. Actually, I think Gygus might have been gold, but get the point. That's fine. It's actually not as bad as I was thinking it might have been. I mean, that was a good time save, but not mandatory to get. I need to get in here before the stupid mushroom kicks in. So yeah, I have a minute to save in Magicant, about 20 seconds or so to save on Nightmare. 30, 40 seconds I can save here. And then I have a minute to save in Cave of the Past, and then I think Gygus was almost gold. I won't save time on Gygus, but I can save time on every other split now. So yeah, a sub 350 is still very much in the realm of possibility. As long as I don't lose time and I save a little bit, I should be okay. I mean, I tend to pick up games pretty quickly, not gonna lie. Like, I could start speedrunning something, and if it's something I like, it's something I enjoy doing, I pick it up really quick, and I will move my way towards the top. Now, I'm not, you know, the kind of guy who's gonna go for world record. I don't think I can. I don't have not so much the patience, I don't have the focus. Like, without taking some sort of medication, it's hard enough to do what I can do. And that kind of sucks. But I don't do this for the glory. I'm not trying to prove I'm better than everybody else. I do this because I genuinely enjoy doing it. I genuinely enjoy watching people do the run. It just amazes me how you could take a game that a casual person could play for 30 hours and then beat it in less than 4. No, that would make sense why Ness has psychic abilities. If Gygus was Ness, you know? If Gygus was a part of Ness. I really do like that theory, like it makes so much sense. True, but Paul is special. And Pooh is a prince. I don't know, I mean, like I said, I think that's just like a personal, subjective thing. It just makes sense to me. Zombie. Stupid frickin' barf. Belch or whatever, trash pile. Stupid fish. Why is everything getting in my way? Good. No spawns. Nest didn't get in my way. It's just a butterfly. Oh, nope. So the other day, I went to go press L on the stupid gift box. And Ness freaking walked right in the way. I tried to avoid him. Shoot. Really wasn't much I could do about that. Get past him? Cool. Try to get a green out of it. Almost never first turn run from those. And nothing I can do there. I probably won't run from this. Oh, I did. Okay, cool. I'm not the greatest at doing these skips and stuff and getting around these guys. So I'm expecting to kind of have some issue. By the way, can you get a butterfly with your iframes? I want to find out. That was actually pretty good. This is probably... Ooh, I was a little nervous there. Like, I'm trying to save time, I gotta go for it, but... That one made you clench your butt cheeks a little bit. It's too far up. Bottom. Come here. Thank you. You stay there. I've seen him clip too many times, I don't like going below. See, this is also another situation where I don't want to be in. Oh, no, 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 not like this. Not like that. That wasn't fair. That wasn't even cool at all. That's why I don't go below. I never go below because of that reason. No smashes? Not one? Not one smash? That sucked. Whatever. That just guarantees I'm gonna get life up gamma, or healing gamma. That's all. I still have time to save throughout the run, so... Dragonite. I roll. Dragonite. And of course, high roll. Okay, well, that's fine. I still have 3 super bombs for Gygus. That should make it go a little bit quicker. That was a bit unfortunate. I mean, even just one smash would have helped a lot because it would have done almost 500 damage. And that was 3 turns I wouldn't have had to do on that one. But I still have a good deal of time saved, so it's not a huge deal for me. I only need to be, what, 6.5 minutes? A little over 6.5 minutes behind. Or ahead, anyway. I think I could still do it. Because I still have, you know, 40 seconds on the next one and then a minute on the other split. He should get 53. Nice. That helps. Shoot, and I was worried over nothing, man. Doc's been pulling out these freaking 352s, 353s, and it's like, we're gonna race tomorrow, I'm gonna get stomped. I feel we're on about the same level of skill. He has a lot of things that are, you know, better than me. He can do the swag teleports and things like that, and he's a little bit faster in menuing. But he does a little bit of stuff that I feel is a little unoptimized. So I do have that advantage for me. But yeah, honestly, I think we're pretty close, skill-wise. And that actually makes me really happy because he's the reason I started running Earthbound. That's like seeing your idol and just, you know, being just as good as them. Okay, remember to equip the rabbit's foot. I forgot to do it last time, because I usually do it as soon as I end the teleport there. There we go, okay. That's gonna be a weird input I'm gonna have to build muscle memory for. I'm also wondering if it's faster to go the other way, rather than left. But I feel like I get less spawns right here at the beginning. Ooh, that was close. Oh, that sucked. What's up, Burns? Thanks for the good luck, man. Oh, dude, there's enemies everywhere. Holy moly. Oh, he's blocking me. Okay, he moved. Ooh, got a little worried there. I was gonna teleport out. Perfect. As long as there's no enemies right here. Usually there's not enemies here, but I have seen them, so, you know, just be buffer in case. That was pretty decent. Not bad. Not bad at all. Could have been better. There was a bunch of teleports there. That was acceptable. Alright, this is all gonna boil down to Cave of the Past. I need a free Cave of the Past. Or at least a somewhat decent Cave of the Past. What am I doing? What am I to talk to him? Getting ahead of myself here. So it says 349.24 is possible. It's gonna require basically getting a gold for both splits. Shouldn't be that difficult because I do have 1 super bomb on Pooh already. I should have 3 on Paula, and I have 3 super bombs on Ness. So Geiga should be pretty easy to beat. Yeah, I do think I need to... I mean, if I PB, I'm gonna update my gold for Graveyard. Because there's no way in hell I have over a minute to save on top of what I did get. Like I think I saved time there. Where's it at? So I saved a small amount of time, but it said I have like 2 minutes to save. And that doesn't seem likely. At best, I have about 45 seconds or so. Am I nervous? No, not really. As long as I don't die, I'll PB no matter what, but... I think it'd be pretty cool to get a sub 350 now. Especially being at my first attempt at Mondo Molmanip and... Jeez, forever. I haven't landed Mondo Molmanip since this PB, which was last year. I think like November or December, something like that. The hell, man? He come way behind me. Good start. And that was a bad start. I should have turned around. I was kind of hoping I'd get around him. Yep. That's rip. Rip the dream. That was unfortunate. That was my fault. The cherry on the top. Nice. Nice. That was good. I like that. That was awesome. That's exactly what I was hoping would happen. Ah, okay, well. Not a green. And no first turn run. So this is a very, very bad start. Yeah, see, this is gonna cost me time. That should have been a green. I don't know why it wasn't. Oh, great. These guys are freaking fast. Takes forever to run from them. Okay, well that was a green. That was good. I've seen Doc do this, but I don't know if this actually works. Yeah, I didn't think so. He like goes to the bottom to try to despawn something. I don't know what he's trying to despawn, but that didn't work for me. Might get past them. Nice. Come on, be free. I was hoping for a green there. It's for the plate above. Okay, I didn't know that. Yep. Ah. Oh. That's unfortunate. Had I ran from that, I might have saved time here. Why is that not a green? Oh, thank goodness. Okay, well, I'll still save a small amount. The only thing I need to do is move the rabbit's foot, equip the night pendant. And the rabbit's foot. So I could still get a sub 351. Maybe really close to 349, but I will not get a 349 here. It takes some serious freaking fast-paced run here. I'd have to get like a sub 9 Geiges fight. I healed everybody, right? Yeah, okay. Still a dang good pace though. I'm actually very happy with this pace. Oops. What am I doing? Did I? Beta. $482, really? I frickin' used it on Geiges. I kind of felt like I did. That sucked. Like I felt it that I didn't move, but I wasn't entirely certain of whether or not I did. A 183? He has nothing. I'm fine with him. What's up, Uko? How's it going? That was garbage. That was my fault. Whatever. The 351's still possible. I don't think a 350 is gonna happen. House speed, good. 7. About 1200 damage. 15 or so. Oh. A little more than I thought. Shout out to 222 damage. Can we get the solidify as well? I can still bop Doc. It's still possible. I just need to get some nice free turn skips. Come on, solidify. Solidify! Oh, I did it. Perfect. Papa Doc, I'm sweating. I'm trying, man. I'm almost there. This would be an interesting run to run against, you know? Like, nothing was really good, but everything was decent. Alright, buddy, I'm gonna need you to kill both Pooh and Ness. Okay, well, that works too. I can live with that. I mean, if he's just gonna give me turn skips, or well, empty turns anyway, not so much turn skips, that's fine with me. So Uko, this is actually my first run out of our first run with early Mondo Mole in like 5 months. Thank you. That's actually good. To think, you know, I didn't even do this for I don't know how long exactly, but I finally get one run going and I'm gonna PB by like 5.5 to 6 minutes. Like, that is just incredible. I am very glad I decided to do Onet Manip only, just so I could get consistent enough, because I don't really have too many problems with Tucson. I had one attempt today that died at the dump slide because I freaking didn't go high enough and I slid back down it a little bit. But other than that, I mean, I breezed right on through the Manip. Yeah. Didn't you do that too? I thought you did that last night. Like, it's something you just don't expect to happen, but occasionally that does happen. But yeah, I mean, like, I did 4 or 5 attempts total today. Got out of Manip twice, or got out of Onet twice and made it to after the butterfly despawn, 2 nights ago. And then the second one got out. Come on, give me another empty turn. Okay, whatever. No reflex, that's good. So I don't know what you do differently, but like, I do the A down down B for right mouse, or right left. Doesn't work. I did A down B and it worked fine. I don't know if it's just because you move through quickly, or maybe you talk to AppleKit at a distance or something. that allows you to do that, but A down B works for me. I think I'm gonna stick with that. Oh shoot, that sucked. Okay, whatever. Get him, Paul. I went a little too quickly there. Empty turn anyway. This fight is so bad. Just because you try to manip this part and it's like, are they moving the right way? It looks right. And then you find out in the last freaking phase that it's wrong. Like my my manip I did for that. The last turn he tries to kill both freaking people. And Paula gets a... Oh, that sucked. Paula gets a prayer off at the last second. So she's got 0 HP, gets her prayer off, and goes back up to 1. The 350 is still possible. Sub 350 is dead. This is like 35 seconds or so. Alright, right, twice. I have to remember that. Come on, can we get the dock pop? Don't solidify. Okay. Thank you. No solidify. There it is. 350.